What's up, everybody? This is your boy, your friend, your numero uno, baby. Numero uno. The name is Jose Trujillo. I was going to say his. The name is Jose Trujillo. And I'm an artist. What's happening, baby? See, I believe artists can paint, can create work in a free way, in a liberated way, in an intuitive way. I believe every artist has something beautiful to give to the world. Hola, hola. That's what I believe. I believe every artist has something beautiful to give to the world. And I believe that if they just express it, if they get it out there, the world can just be a little better. Maybe a lot, depending on how many of us do it. The world can be a little better if we just start expressing ourselves creatively. That's what I believe. And the reason I'm saying this is because I've done so many videos about me explaining the artistic process and the complications of the artistic process and on and on and on. And hardly do I touch on this, on what I believe about this. And as an artist, I think it's important to communicate this with other artists. I believe you have something very special in you, inside of you. There's something very special, and you need to get it out there. You need to communicate it. You need to let people know. You need to express it, whatever it is. It could be, for me, it's painting. For you, it could be painting. It could be drawing. It could be taking photographs. It could be dancing. It could be playing an instrument. But you need to get it out there. You need to get it out there. You need to get it on a format. You know, on a format. If you're a dancer, you need to get on some sort of stage. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're a musician, you need to get on a stage, or you need to get it on your instrument on a format somewhere. It needs to be on a format, and then it needs to get out, because it's extremely important. Again, it is extremely important if you're an artist to get out. Good start to my morning. I love that. This is the way it's got to be, my friends. You know, don't be that person that wanted to be an artist and then you end up working in something else. Maybe it's paying really great. Maybe but you wanted to be an artist. You wanted to do that, whatever it is. You don't have to do it full time. You don't even have to do it part time. It could be something that you do as a hobby. It doesn't matter, but you need to do it. You need to get it out so that you can live a fuller life. I believe it's very important to express. Human beings need to express themselves in order to live a fuller life. Needed to hear this weird synchronicity. I love that. Well, you needed to hear it, Rachel. If you needed to hear it, you needed to hear it. I'm so glad. Sunny's Art Spot. What's up? Sandra, what's up? How's it going, Sandra? Totally. I'm gonna stop. I'm at a red light. But yeah, that is the idea, my friends. Getting out there and getting out there with your art is so damn important. It's important to your spiritual health. It's not that your spirit needs health, no, but you need to get in contact with your spirit. You need to get in contact with that. And what better way of doing it than doing something you love? Doing something you love gets you in touch with your spirit, puts you in contact there. Get it out there. You don't need to, again, you don't need to do it full time. I know that I talk quite a bit about being a full-time artist, and I know that some people want to be full-time artists, and they follow me because of that. I talk to them about it. We have all kinds of conversations about the artistic process, the business aspect of it, the marketing aspect, and all that good stuff. But I need to remind people of this. Whether you're doing it as a full-time, as a part-time, or as a hobby, if you need to do it, you need to do it. You need to get it out. It'll eat you from the inside if you don't. Okay, I remember having that feeling. I told my spouse, I was like, babe, I need to do this. I can't go work somewhere else and not have this as part of my life. This needs to be part of my life. And the pool was so intense that I needed to make it my full-time job. It couldn't be something that it was something that I did every now and then. But that was the pool, right? Everybody has a different pool towards it. Some people they have a pool to doing it. Some people have a pool to doing it once a week. Some people have a pool to doing it part-time, maybe a little bit every day. And then there's crazies like me who have a pool to doing it all day, every day. And then hope that there's more time in the day. And it doesn't matter how you do it. None of it matters. What matters is that you're doing it. And you're able to express it. We were the art kids in school. That is true. That is true. It's the art kids in school that have that thing going on. You know, the time keeps going by and you still have this pull. Man, I wish I could have kept doing that. Or why didn't I stay doing that? You know, life happens. Things happen. Life gets in the way. Not in a bad way. I even think that may be negative. Life just starts happening. It starts rolling. And before you know it, you start growing up. You move out. You find a partner. Perhaps have children. Perhaps you're in a stage in your life where you're much older. You may have grandchildren, and you're asking yourself, man, why am I not doing this gig? Why am I not doing this gig more often? And so I invite you. You have my blessing. You have my blessing. I invite you to pick up those brushes and start kicking some ass again. Let's see. What are you doing? Says Amber. Just kicking back here. I'm picking up my wife and my kid. Let's see. So my kid's Xbox doesn't work anymore. So my wife is gonna go buy him a new one, and so I came to pick them up. We have one car, so I was in the studio packaging artwork. My wife was recording a podcast, which, by the way, I'm going to start continuing my podcast. For those of you who have followed me on it, we're going to get back to the podcast. Rachel says, I'm a blue-collar worker trying to do fine art. The fun thing is that my colleagues are happy to see my drawings. Shoveling snow and painting is pretty. Check it out. Let me show you from the top of my home over here. Some people have asked me, where are you at? What platform is your podcast on? I have it on, let me. What's up, babe? What platform do I have my podcast on? Do you remember? I don't remember. Damn, I forgot. Anyways, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Because I did a few of them. I did maybe like 4 or 5, and then I stopped. Let's see. But we're gonna start moving forward with that again. Wave. What's happening, Vivek? What's up, baby?
Damn.
What am I wearing?
Making you wave to people?
No.
Oh. Are you on a live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because that way they don't think I'm just lazy, but I had to get up early because I have a podcast too.
You had a podcast. What platform is your podcast on?
They can listen to it on all platforms. So you can listen to it on Spotify, you can listen to it on Anchor, Castbox.
Because you're using that app, no, the same app I use, the Anchor app.
You can listen to it on iTunes. You can listen to it. It's called "I Stand by You" with Lizette and Drew, and it's about allyship.
It's allyship on what matters.
On all matters. So we interview different people who share their stories around being LGBTQIA or stories around marginalization and how to build community through activism and allyship.
So you guys talk about all the issues, bringing forward current issues and issues that are still happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's my girl and stuff. Let's see. Hey, Dan, are you ready? Dude, I'm thirsty. I need to get some water. That's the idea, my friends. I'm going to get back to that. Get some water. Gotta get some water. We need to get some water and stuff. What's happening? So earlier I did a really good video on marketing. I was talking about marketing and whatnot, and I think people were excited. People were excited about me talking about marketing. Somebody had a couple of questions on the whole eBay auctions. I think they were a bit confused about the eBay auctions. Yeah, the eBay auctions will kick your ass if you're not careful.
Mm-hmm.
How, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Jose Amber says, Jose, I haven't seen all of your house, but it seems all white. Do you keep it that way on purpose? I think we're surrounded by so much art all day in the studio that when we're in the house, my wife put some artwork up there. I have a couple of art pieces, but mainly not. Let me show you. It's like a couple of pieces here and there, like smaller pieces, but we don't. For the most part, it's white walls. It rests my mind. Not thinking about art all day. Let's see. So yeah, guys, that's that. By the way, I am going to be releasing a video workshop for Frito Mundo. Okay, a painting video workshop. People keep asking me about that. People keep asking me, dude, I want to join your monthly subscription for your workshops, but I don't know if I want to pay the $20 a month. I don't know what's in it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I think that's what people are thinking. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And so I'm just gonna do a free video workshop for people who want to see, and if they want more, they can sign up to the subscription, and that's cool. We'll keep it that way. Trisha, what's up? Trisha, you want to join me? You want to join lives? You want to do a live? Sometimes people press the wrong button. Sometimes people do want to do a live. Hey, Vivek, what's up? What are you doing, Vivek? Are you still up there? Vivek will talk to you about it. What's up, Liz? Vivek, you want to join me on a live and tell people what you think about the video workshops, if they're worth any salt? I don't know if you want to do a live with me Who knows? Maybe Liz wants to do a live. I feel like people want to do lives. Let me know. Just say yes. I do want to do a live with you. Just put yes, and then I'll open it up. Simple like that. Some people are like, "Oh my God, you put me on the spot." This is what you want to do. You want to be on the spot. Sunny's Art Spot says, I'm not sure how to ask this, but a muralist is painting in. Yeah, totally now. A muralist is painting in my city, and I want to ask them for tips, but I don't know if that would seem rude. That's not rude at all. You need to go there and be like, hey, help me out and stuff. I got a question. Yeah, show up with coffee. If it's hot, show up with some lemonades. Be like, I just wanted to come by and see what you were doing, and I just have a couple of questions, whatever. Show up with something, not like, it's not a bribe. It's just being, it's good salesmanship. Show up with something. You don't want to bribe them into submission. That never works. Yeah, but show up with something. Show up with some. If it's early in the morning, show up with some coffee. If it's later, show up with. Don't go above, overboard with it. Like, don't show up with like takeout or anything like that. Just like a little drink, like lemonade or coffee or something. Just safe. And don't try to get their time right there at that moment. Sell if you don't know about this, right? If you do, well, good. But if those of you who don't know, the first contact, it's not to try to get everything. It's like, again, it's like dating, right? It's not try to get everything. The first contact is to schedule an appointment, right? To be able to talk. So when you see them and, I don't know, you see them in their studio, you walk in. You don't have to pick up the phone. Walk in, see them, show up with a lemonade or something, be like, hey, what's up? I had a couple of questions, blah, blah, blah. Or you don't have to show up with a lemonade or anything. It might be weird, right, if you're not used to it. It is so weird. Hey, by the way, here's a lemonade. No, that's not how you do it. But you want to ask them, sort of like a date, but not a date. You know what I mean? Be like, I just had a couple of questions. Can we? Can we set up a little bit of time? I'll bring bring some coffee over, and it won't be too long, I promise. It'll just be a couple of minutes. You tell them something like 15 minutes. They won't say no to 15 minutes. Do the Geico thing, and then once you have them there, most people are really cool. They'll be there with you for like an hour, unless they're like super famous or they won't. They're very busy, or they have a kick-ass running studio. They won't give you an hour, but do like 15 minutes. They won't say no to that. And then have your questions ready. Be prepared, and try to keep try to create a connection rather than try to just pick their brain so much. No, you do it in multiple times. Don't try to don't puke everything in one time, right? So maybe ask a couple of very solid questions, 2 or 3 questions, and then be like, oh, this is great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'd like to be able to ask you some other questions some other time, if that's okay with you. And maybe I can bring some lunch. That's how you do it. It's sort of like dating. It really is, because you're trying to establish a connection, a relationship with someone, so that they're able to share with you their secrets, because they're trade secrets. This is what I do here. I share trade secrets. That's why people like to listen to this, because they really are trade secrets. And it's not so much that it's a secret, like, oh my God, it's it's this, I don't know, the Krusty Krab formula, the Krusty Krab formula, secret formula, the formula. No, it's not that. It's that. It's that if you're doing something, you learn things, and if you're doing shit like me, if you're like invested in it, you start learning things that other people don't know, not because they're not smart, but because they're not doing it at the level you are. And so that's a trade secret. If you're doing something at a higher level, like more intensity, you start learning things that other people don't know. Simply by getting your hands dirty. Rachel says, I will take a look at your workshop. I'm out. Need to go shoveling snow. Damn, yeah, I hear that. For real. Work acrylic and gouache. Very cool, very cool. Jay says, some things I don't do on a first date. Yeah, you can't, just can't, right? There's no way. It's not that you can't or you shouldn't. It's that it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And if it does work, it won't work for it's not going to be a real relationship. They call those things one night stands. It's not going to work. There's no relationship there. And so, kind of shit we talk about here. All right, so there it is, my friends. Hope that this was helpful. We're gonna head out now. I gotta get back to work. And if you guys have any questions, I'd be more than happy to get back to you guys. Sunny Art Spot says, this is the best art advice I've ever gotten. Boom, right here. The world's greatest living artist. Pow. And Steph. You're so helpful. Thank you. I'm not... I hope I'm not puking all of my questions on you too quickly. No. Here's the place to do it, right here. Because I place myself here for that, right? But I'm saying when you meet someone, someone else that doesn't do this. See, I do this. I place myself on this situation where people ask me questions. I don't answer everything. I don't feel like it, but for the most part, I try to. Because especially because some people are just asking for themselves, and I love questions that I can see other people would also be interested in. Some people are just, when I do live, sometimes I can see that some people are just, and I get it, I get it. Everyone's out for themselves, but I don't like those questions. Some people are like, how do you do this specific thing that I'm doing? You're asking for yourself. You're not asking, it's not something that other people, like you're trying to get free coaching right now, a free coaching session just for you. It's very rare. Can I ask one last question before you go? Hell yeah. Shoot, Sonny. Do it. I say, do it. Do it. Yeah, so that's the thing, my friends. This is how we keep it here. Man, my hand's all shaking. It's like I feel like it's shaking because I don't know. I'm putting it here. Maybe I'm hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Huh? Is that what it is? Dude, I'm hungry. Hey Dan, are you hungry? Did you put your shoes on and everything?
Yeah, we've been ready.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Sunny has another question, and then we're going to wrap it up. Let's see, what is a contracted artist? And is it okay to ask another artist what they're being paid for a project? Absolutely. I mean, it's okay to ask. I don't know if they'll answer. But a contracted artist is someone who's probably being 1099. It's commission probably, or they're being 1099, like working for it's two ways of looking at it mostly. They're probably doing a commission for the mural they're painting, whether it's a bank or a hotel or a plaza or whatever. So they're being contracted, like they're being commissioned really. They're paying them. If they pay them a certain sum, they're going to have to probably give them a tax form or something like that, which doesn't mean anything. But if they're working for someone else, let's say I have an artist. Let's say that I was one of those artists that are like, I have an artist painting for me, right? There are artists like that. I don't do it, by the way, but there are artists like that, like Jeff Koons, right? Those would be contracted artists, meaning that they're not their employees, but they 1099 them. They're kind of like part-timers. They work for them. So I'll leave you guys with that. I don't get much into that because I don't understand. Right? I don't really understand. And also, for those of you who are like looking to do stuff like that, don't ask me. I'm just saying. Ask your accountant. Ask your lawyer. But that's pretty much what a contracted artist is. Let's see. Shane Miller, what's up in Ning? So that's it, my friends. Yeah, ask them. Ask them, be curious. Ask them. And if they don't want to answer, that's cool. If they want to answer, that's cool too. Be curious. But, again, if you're going to ask a question like that, make sure that you have some sort of connection with the person. Don't just walk up and be like, how much are they paying you for this? They're not. They're probably not going to give you the time of day. Make a connection. Make him your friend first. Or a good acquaintance or something. All right? Peace out, my friends. Stay well and sophisticated. All right? You got this. Adios.